I'm Tracey Walker. I'm a filmmaker.
I'm Rachael Baskerville. I'm a photographer. And together we are producing a calendar.
Join us as we take to the road to get to know 12 fabulous women and their old girls.
This is Old Girls on the Road.
Today we're visiting Heidi and Baz. Baz is Heidi's 1971 Ford Falcon 500 XY. It's been in her family since it was new, but she's just had it for the last 3 years. Heidi, thanks so much for being a part of the Old Girls on the Road calendar shoot today. It's going to be a lot of fun.
You look fantastic.
Thanks.
This room is amazing. I want to go through everything. You have quite the collection.
Pin-up is not the only dressing up you do. You're an amateur burlesque performer as well. So how did you get into that?
Well, the first thing I Googled was vintage photo shoots or something like that. I thought, oh, that'd be fun. And I actually found the Bombshell Burlesque Academy who were doing a vintage photo shoot day. And I thought, oh my God, Burlesque Academy, what? That's a thing.
Was it something that you ever aspired to do for a living?
My mum always said to me, Heidi, that's a hobby. Make sure you get a good job. You know, and she really encouraged me to go on a more, academic, professional kind of road.
But obviously your mum's kind of guidance had an effect because you're now a policy manager for Queensland Department of Women.
Yeah.
Now, you left home at quite a young age. How old were you when you left home?
About 17. I was raring to go. From 15, I was probably threatening to leave home every weekend.
Yeah.
You've been married for 20 years, so that relationship you have chosen to end.
The reason I ended my relationship was that I think I got to a point where I was just like, I can't do this anymore, feeling guilty about making choices that I want to make. And not be tied to or compared to another person because I'm in a relationship with them. Yeah, it's about being independent. It's about making decisions based on what I need to do for me.
Are you up for a game of Fast and Furious?
Yes, absolutely.
Great, I think you're up for anything,
Yeah,
aren't you? Yes. So with this quick little game, all you've got to do is give us one or the other, your opinion on what is conducive to a more positive ageing process. So one or the other, don't overthink it.
Okay.
I'm telling a woman not to overthink it here, everybody.
It's rapid fire, the
no
first thing that comes to your mind.
All right. Moderate alcohol consumption or bottoms up?
Oh, bottoms up.
A challenge or a comfort?
A challenge?
10 units of Botox or a 15th of attitude?
Oh, the attitude would go a lot further.
A sea change or a tree change?
Tree change.
Money or love?
Can I say both? Love.
There we go.
Yeah.
When you pose for photos, do you find yourself naturally doing pin-up stuff?
Well, definitely now that I've been doing it for the last year or so, yeah.
You feel that posing that way is just you and the way that you naturally are in front of the camera, or do you feel that you have to kind of put it on?
It's actually helped to put something on because when I first started getting my photo taken, I felt so awkward. You'd be like, oh, what do I do? But if I kind of pretend, oh, I'm one of those pin-up girls, it's like, oh.
You just jump into a character.
Yeah, that's right. It's not really me, it's just,
Right.
I'm being a pin-up.
Stop it. You're perfect.
You're was just saying that.
Your car's 47 years old and it's been in your family since new. Tell us how you came to end up with it.
My granddad drove the car right up until very recently when he was about 90. And unfortunately he had a bit of a prang and finally decided that he might upgrade to another kind of car that maybe has power steering and is a little bit easier to drive. He then called me a few days later to say that I've been talking to a guy from the local Ford club. He's going to buy the car.
Oh no.
Yeah, he said it's going to be too difficult for you to get it fixed. He just didn't understand how important it was for me to keep hold of it. And eventually my granddad said, oh, here's the guy's number. You talk to him. I think he felt really bad about going back on a sale.
Yes. How did the Ford enthusiast take
He wasn't very happy about it at all.
You restored the car, it was up and running, you drove it, you were driving it around. What was his reaction?
He was really happy about that. Yeah, I'd really like to take it down and, take him for a drive.
So as we were saying, there must be a lot of memories. What's the outstanding one that you can?
I think it's being in the back of the car with Mum on that side, Granddad here in the driver's seat. No matter where we're going, it's always Mum and Granddad laughing at each other.
And what sort of attention do you get when you're driving this around?
A lot. Everywhere I go, there's people.
Are you sure it's
looking
the car
at
and
me.
not
Yeah,
you?
yeah. Did you see Heidi driving around in this car on our way here? Oh my goodness.
I think they
Well,
did.
it's a package, so
Yes.
it doesn't
Oh.
matter.
Quite the package. It's dreamy.
I think we've had an absolutely wonderful day chatting to you,
Yeah, it's
learning
been
about
fun.
you and all your
Fantastic.
dressing up and your burlesque and your car. Thank you very much for being a part of this today.
Thank you.
Great.
It's been great hanging out with you guys.
Do we have to get out? See you later. Sunlight, it's real pretty.